Um, Phew. We rode the bike. I rode the bike, Minnow rode the trailer. And we played frisbee before, and it's a hot day, so I think he was kind of into enjoying the ride. He still puts his little front paws out. He stood most of the way, had a smile on his face. I was able to gather speed, and so we produced a breeze, and I think he liked it. Here he is. Here's a little minnow. So that was fun. I had a leg workout today, and I have zinc on my red blemishes of the beauty cream. But it's still really bumpy, and when I woke up this morning, it was just blazing red, and I didn't want to go to the gym, honestly, because without it being blazing red, it's still sometimes gets attention from guys that are looking at me like, oh, she's attractive. Oh, no, there's something wrong with this picture. And it's not like I'm trying to have guys look at me or not, but the point is, for the most part, the other day when I went to the gym, no one seemed to notice. But as I was entering yesterday, someone was exiting, and so the lane of traffic was spot on, and it was like, oh, hi. Oh, I read it. I'm like, fuck, whatever. What's a girl to do except just ride it? Ride it through in the open. So I put zinc on. I really like keeping it bare for healing, but it's also crusting, so it needs something. Neosporin, bacitrine, if I said that right. What Carmex was recommended. Last night I tried Meta honey. It's wound. It's wound honey. It's to my knowledge, it's Manuka honey. I know about this because it has. Sorry, I'll read this. Active dressing with active leptospermum. Leptospermum honey. I'm assuming that is Manuka honey because when Andy, boy, was riding his bike and then he got the shark bite. So we called it a shark bite because it was this triangular gouge on the front side of his shin, and it filleted his skin. And how he did it is with his bike chain. And they dressed it. So I went to the hospital with him one of the few times. They dressed it with Manuka honey. They dressed it with a medical grade honey. And what honey does is it's antibacterial. It also gets rid of my understanding in layman's terms, it eats the dead skin and it promotes suppleness. So it's a good dressing, so knowing that this is getting crusty, I slept in Manuka honey on my upper lip, and some of it got on my lip, and then so I smeared it around. I'm like, you know what? That is a nice lip gloss. I kind of like honey for a natural lip dressing, as it were. So that was my discovery last night. So I slept in the honey. This is where we are. I put zinc on this morning just because it's bright red. Not raw in the sense of a fresh wound, but it's raw looking in terms of being on the leading edge of healing. I would assume. I have actually a lot of faith in the medical honey, the Meta honey, just because I watched it. It worked very well on Andy Boy back in the day. What else is new? Well, we played frisbee with Minnow. We have a yellow one. Yellow has officially torn. We've got blue. Blue is being replaced at the park with a new flesh-colored one. Not trying to be color corrective or insensitive to other people's skin tones, but the flesh color matches the little salmon pink of Minnow's belly. So he's now playing with the flesh colored frisbee, and we played frisbee today. And what I noticed is we play in the park behind the museum, and it has 3 elevations, and it has little birch trees, and they got a spotlight on them so we can play at night too. And it also gives a little variety to the chase because we can bank off the trunk. Sometimes we might snag a frisbee in a tree branch or a leaf because Minnow chews these. We use the flex frisbee by and large because it's soft on his maw. It does not shatter like a free Pizza Hut frisbee. That's going to shatter. We also have a heavier frisbee called Jaws, and it's said to be jaw-proof, that your dog can't rip it up. It is heavier, so sometimes I will play with that in wind, but Minnow really doesn't care what his frisbee looks like, and he works it into a taco shape. He chews it, he bends it, he puts little dents and piercings in it and rips, and he chews it out like, you're still here? Arr, 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 you're still here? Let me chew on you some more. And he does not care what it looks like, and all of this adds variety to the chase. You add a little wind, you get some variety. Okay, he grabs it here, the frisbee flops. He likes it. He is all sport. But what I noticed today when we were playing, that the trees have a lot of leaves, so either I have to get down low and get them through the tree trunk, the trunk where the leaves aren't, and try and arc it up so it'll get a little distance. Or if I'm standing, I have to, where the tree leaves come together and there's a gap, I have to get it through there. So he gets a little distance so he can actually run and catch the frisbee. The other thing is when you're throwing a frisbee at a certain pace, you can keep it level. So what else? There's a little grate. There is a grate in the museum. The 3 grass elevations, there's a grate. It's metal. And it must be for water accumulation. It snows a lot here in Maine, and it up and rains too. So maybe that's just a natural drain so the water does not pool on the center of their grass lot. And I hadn't noticed that. I've been throwing frisbee with Minnow all over the place and haven't noticed that grate, but he has. Because today there was a grate and then there was a fallen branch with dead leaves on it. And that line was really one of the best ones to choose for me to stand in the shade. I kind of like standing in the shade on a hot day, even though I put some zinc on, and getting it through the tree trunks or the leaves where there's a gap. But it's going right over that grate, then next to it, the fallen branch with the leaves, and Minnow knows about it, because on closer inspection, I'm like, there's the grate. He catches a frisbee, or, depending, can he catch it before the grate and then go around the fallen branch and the leaves, or does he read it? It's like, I'm going to go around, I'm going to go to the side of the grate, to the leaves, then snag the frisbee. So he's all sport. He knows the lay of the land, and he's never hurt himself on that grate. Thought that was kind of interesting. What else? So I biked in today. I was going to wear my Zeal sunglasses, not the Isabel. I keep Isabel for driving. But I have my old sport ones, the Zeal, where I broke the frame, but then I super glued it a couple times because I was not satisfied. I got my money's worth out of it yet. I think I broke the frames, like, because I propped them on my head, and I think getting in my car, I hit them. I think that's how I did it. But anyway, the lenses are good enough. So before I put the lenses on, I used a cloth, a micro soft cloth, to clean them, and then I held them up to the light, and they look decent enough. I'm not really sure what state the frame is in, meaning not the frame, the lens, meaning that you get little micro scratches over time, but you also get grime. So holding it up to the light, I'm like, I can see what I think are micro scratches, not enough to impair my vision to use them. So I'm like, fine. Well, I put them on, and then I'm kind of looking like this at the light, kind of like scanning inside what the lenses are. And I'm like, these aren't working. So I pulled them back down, wiped them again, and I'm like, I'm just moving grime around. So the new Zeal I have, they're a bio, I want to say like a biodynamic. They're a unique ecology lens. They're making it out of something else, something that's nicer for the environment, but they don't want you to use chemicals to clean it. They want you to use soap and water. So these are my old Zeal, but I thought, shoot, this might be the same thing, so I need soap and water, because wiping them down is just smearing the grime. So weird. Usually just wiping with a cloth, it's like, oh right, they're sparkling, let's go. So I thought that was interesting meta, soap and water for even language. So P is place. So what else is new and different? I was going to do a little video on the way here, and I brought my camera, my sunglass camera, and you know who can hear any bag? Hello, Minnow. I brought Minnow some treats. It was very funny because I could have, the thought occurred to me, you know what, get your camera, shoot a little video, and someone was coming the other way, and I swear she had the same little trailer. And I looked, and she had a dog in hers too, so little Belle, and she had the orange the orange flag on the pole, the neon orange. I elected not to use it. And then I'm rollerblading with the stroller. I'd be like, get that out of my way. So, oh my goodness, it is a great day. So Mino has a couple of treats here. And I got an appointment later tonight. What else? That's it's something. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I put it up to take a shower, and I'm like, there you have it. Let's just continue. Maybe the pompadour is a nice distraction. I'm just working angles that God has given me. Okay. And obviously it's Go Odd approved. And so that's my checking in.